Well, Alexis Sánchez returns for his first league start since September with Donnarumma. Zlatan Ibrahimović scored the winning goal when Milan last won, and Inter were officially the home team back in November. And the last to do so, the Brazilian Leonardo, roughly a decade. Whether Nerazzurri or Rossoneri, no night compares to derby night. The city higher than the Madonnina, and in football terms, no fixture means more either. Matías Hernandez is Milan's top scorer, and here's Kessie. In towards Ibrahimović, who flamboyantly volleys over.
It's a great effort. It comes in to Ibrahimović, and you know he's got the confidence just to stand there and volley towards goal. Just couldn't get above the ball enough to get
past the point at which Sandro Mazzola scored for Inter in the fastest ever derby goal. Stefano Pioli down there had 6 months in charge of Inter back in November 2016. His first competitive game was a derby. Each of the meetings that season ending 2-2 in a cup tournament in Switzerland. Is Rebić, Ibrahimović, Kessie's made the run on. Frederic Nassara, Zvonimir Boban, Paolo Scaroni. Now Zlatan Ibrahimović. Castillejo, out by Vecino. In Denmark, here watching. Giornata, oh! Tremendous effort!
Here's the shot again. Giornata, we've seen so many times the ball fly in from these sort of distances. Not too often in recent years, I have to say, but
for Milan this season, 5. Lukaku on 16. What a debut season he's had in Italy. Matías Hernandez, Zlatan Ibrahimović, Giornata, Barella calmly with the back pass for Padelli. Great attributes of Ante Rebić, apart from his recent tremendous effort.
At the far post, Godin goes for it, doesn't quite get it, probably hits his shoulder. Power wasn't quite there, nor the direction.
Almost seemed like Zlatan Ibrahimović here. And he scored Inter's 3rd goal in a 4-3 win. Saying about the first game here at San Siro 1926, that was 6-3. There have been some belters down the years. Here is Ibrahimović. Much of Castillejo nipping that one in the bud. Matías Hernandez providing the overlap. Ibrahimović able to get Kjær with the up and under. Ibrahimović, who's been rather solitary in his training this week. This was against Sampdoria, very eventful too in September. A goal and a sending off. All in one match that day. Sounds right, but you know what I mean. Ibrahimović. And again, Ibrahimović might have had a chance on goal himself, actually.
Well, he was pushed very wide, so he's tried to find a teammate, but unfortunately, neither Castillejo.
Antonio Conte has. Well, let's just go to this replay.
I think it's very difficult to try and go. He's 38, for goodness sake, and he's drifting past players. Superb.
Action for Ronald Koeman with the Dutch centre-backs at the moment. Van Dijk, De Vrij, there's Ibrahimović, oh, and the goalkeeper couldn't quite get a hand to it. Inter have the lead with Rebić at the back stick.
And when the ball comes in, the header down was superb. It bounced, it deceived Padelli, who thought his defender was getting there. The reaction was too late. All Ante Rebić had to do just get something on the ball. I think it was a little touch as well from the keeper, but it didn't put off Rebić enough. But the awareness, the ability of Ibrahimović to make things happen, put it in the right area. It's a great assist and an easy finish.
Milan in front, and a towering header from Zlatan Ibrahimović to tee up Ante Rebić. One goal from Rebić. Romagnoli goes near post. Kessie's there. Ibrahimović has made it two. Inevitably, Ibrahimović. Inevitably immense. 2-0 at half-time.
It had to be him, but how can the ball bounce inside the box? Padelli is going to his right-hand side. Ibrahimović just needs to head it back across. Always difficult for the keeper. And of course, Ibra, so accurate, does the right thing. Padelli's beaten. It's a set piece that has undone this inter-defence. Again, the best defence in Serie A is being broached twice in the first 45 minutes.
Skriniar stepped away from him. It's the last action of a first 45 minutes. So in what is already a second Serie today, here's Castillejo now. And just a slid forward cleverly by Calhanoglu to Ibrahimović, who's now got Castillejo with him.
They just seem so much more fluid, don't they? The understanding seems there between the Milan players. Confidence, of course, does.
To hand to it, and Kessie just smashes it anywhere. Right here for Candreva again, who put in a really wicked cross. Horrible one for Donnarumma. Shooting chance. Oh! Brozović!
Played a few minutes in the last game, started this time round. Referee did well to play the advantage, and when it comes back out to Brozović, what about this for a controlled volley? Games change the attitudes of the players, and we're seeing that now with Inter.
Sanchez sneaks in. Vecino!
Gets through 1, 2 and 3 players, goalkeeper included, through the legs of Simon Kjær as well. But Inter.
Mentioned about Eriksen, there's Kessie as well, another option for them in central midfield if they want to freshen it up there. Ibrahimović here. Hernandez. Ibrahimović. Recovered. Whether it's Godin or Ibrahimović, these two clubs have brought in some experience over the last year that has served them very well indeed. We're almost at the midway point of the second half, and Zlatan Ibrahimović certainly has his eyes on this one. His first derby goal over 13 years ago. His last coming at the end of this first half, and very nearly adding to his tally.
Well, for a long way I thought this was looking very good, but of course started wide, didn't quite have the bend to trouble Padelli. But
Romagnoli spotting the run here of Hernandez, head down, charging forward, and Milan galloping onto this one. Rebić, lovely turn, Rebić. And Brozović caught in possession. Here's Ibrahimović. Oh,
Kessie, but Brozović is fortunate. Rebić with great feet. It's good defending yet again. It's on Candreva, but I think he's lucky. he gets the ball. No problem with that whatsoever.
Don't see it. Oh, how about that? Stefan de Vrij!
No chance, because he's moving to the left-hand side. When he plants his foot, the ball is past him in a flash. A great header, stooping right to head it with that sort of accuracy and pace when you're stooping so low just in front of the far post. It's gone high into the far corner. It's just an amazing header.
For all of Zlatan's efforts in this match and his contribution in the latter, Lukaku from Chelsea connections, so too their coach is Eriksen. Oh, what an effort that was!
It is brilliant from Eriksen. It's up, over and down, and that still couldn't get a hand onto it. It's fantastic technique. The power from a side foot, it's quite in space. Ibrahimović had no service whatsoever.
Giornata. Conti stayed forward. We're heading into the 90th minute at Siro with Paquetá flopping it up towards Ibrahimović off the post.
But Paquetá puts it up to the back post. So what about this? Say you attack the ball. And all Ibra could do was knock it against the post, and Skriniar just about does enough. It's a hand on the head as well as Skriniar. Would that have counted? Well, maybe not, but, well, it's probably just above knee high, and how he's then got the header with power.
Vecino. A little trick away from Paquetá once.
I think scoring the fourth is a good enough reason. However, you're quite right, what they've done is keep it well.
And now Moses. And Lukaku! Seals it!
Does everything right. And Kjær, no chance. The Belgian up strong. But he wanted his goal today. Little touch, but not enough for me.
A bitter pill for Milan to swallow.